All right, what's up, guys? So, yeah, KSI he uploaded video. I have not seen this video, but I know that he did go in on Deji, for for obvious reasons, just for that boxing match last weekend. But yeah, for those that did not catch it, for those that don't know what's going on, so his brother Deji was a part of this like YouTuber versus TikToker boxing event, and yeah, Deji lost, and it was crazy because it was like, I think, yeah, Deji, he was the only YouTuber to lose. All the other YouTubers won, but yeah, he was the only one to lose, and it was like, man, it's messed up. And I did, do my video where I was overall, like, overall giving on advice to Deji. Highly doubt he would see the video. But yeah, it's overall to, show some motivation and things to him and things. But yeah, I really do hope and, pray the best for Deji. It's messed up when stuff like that happens. But anyways, let's check out this video, guys. Make sure you go subscribe to KSI, but JJ out of the tune sheet things. But anyways,
well, Deji, I hope you're okay. Don't let the loss get to you too much. End of the day, you got paid, and you still have millions of people that love you and your videos. So obviously, me and many other people over the weekend saw you lose. Now, for me, it was two things. It was very sad, and it was also very disappointing. It was sad because we truly wanted you to win. I can't wait to see Deji win. As long as he trains. If he trains, he'll win. If he doesn't train, he'll get fucking slapped. Who the fuck is Vinny Hacker, man? Deji should slap that motherfucker, bro. Should absolutely slap him. And bro, Deji needs to train and slap him so hard, Deji could fight fucking anyone. We've watched you for years. We've seen you grow from this little kid playing scary games with me to the adult you've become now. So to see you lose, it really hurt me, man, and I'm sure it hurt many people watching as well.
I know I heard. I was like, dang, man. I didn't watch it because I still, I had the effects of that the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight. So I was like, I didn't want to order this fight and then just, not feel like, I guess, like, I enjoyed something. I'm like, dang, I ain't wasting my money on a fight and things. And so I was like, I know I'll just catch the highlights of it on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, when I was thinking, that was like the main person I was looking for. I was like, everybody else, I don't care. I'm like with Austin McBroom and Bryce. So I was like somewhat, but not like with Deji. I'm like, Deji, I'm pretty sure everybody knows. Like, I've been a fan of Deji for years, bruh, years. And so I was rooting for him. And yeah, when I seen it, I'm like, dang, man, like it's it's really messed up. It honestly it is.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, fam. Now, Deji, I'm gonna talk to you like no one else will around you because I'm your brother. All I want is the best for you. I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you. I just want you to do well. I want to help you. Plus, public videos are the only way that get through to you these days since we don't really talk like that anymore. So, I'm going to be real with you. Your work ethic is terrible. I am disappointed in your team and the people around you, man. How and why they thought it would be a good idea for you to enter the ring looking like that is beyond me. It was embarrassing. Have they no shame, or are they there just to massage your ego while you're still paying them and giving them clout? For that fight, you weren't fit. You weren't fit enough at all. So why would they allow you to enter the ring unfit like that? Deji, man, how the hell have you managed to look worse in your redemption fight? That's like as if AJ, after losing to Andy Ruiz, decides, let me fight Tommy Fury. And then he loses again. Do you know how ridiculous that is? And it's not like as if Tommy Fury just beat him. Tommy Fury annihilated him. Do you know how unbelievable that is? You were in better shape fighting Jake Paul than you were fighting Vinny Hacker. How can you actually be proud to jump on that scale looking like this? We were all expecting you to show off your abs after all the hard work you've been putting in, because this was your time to prove all the haters wrong after training 5 times a day, and instead we get a junk food figure. And fam, you're using the same excuse that you used against Jake. You said that you gassed out in the Jake fight. That's why you lost. So
I know he was saying like how he had like respiratory issues, but it's like, yeah, the respiratory issues start up because it's just you're not training. My thing is like, because I know with that with one of the fights that was in the Floyd Mayweather, it was an undercard for the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight, and there was this Hispanic guy where I think they said that he only had like a week to train for this fight. So my thing is like, okay, that alone should have been, that should be an example to literally everybody out there, because that dude got demolished. That dude, it was like, and he ended up, yeah, he ended up getting knocked out. The other guy, they said that he was training because the other guy had like such an aggressive like demeanor about him, and then the Hispanic guy, it seemed like he was like, I think he got a point deducted for holding him. And so my thing is this, if you know, even if you don't even have a fight coming up, still work out, train, everything that you possibly can do to, like, you know, to really, because my thing is like, look, at the end of the day, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, but it's like, at least do this for yourself. You know, if boxing ain't your thing, boxing ain't your thing. You know, go do whatever. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's like, as long as you're happy doing what you want to do and stuff. If you're not happy with boxing, it's like, okay, you gotta say that. You gotta tell that to people and things. So it's like, okay, you know, you don't go into this and it's all like, people are all like, wait, what? And it's like confused and stuff. So yeah, it's like, you really got trained, because I thought I did say that in the last video. It's like, you know, when you very first got into YouTube, you know, you didn't just go into it not knowing what you was doing. You studied this. You studied the arts and crafts of YouTube and become the content creator. And now look at you. You got 10 million subscribers, bro. So my thing is like, if you want that same side effect that you have on YouTube with boxing, bro, you gotta get into that same mentality you had when you was trying to get your first 100 subscribers, your first 1,000 subscribers, first 100,000, first million, first 10 million. Remember all of that work that you did when you got to 10 million subscribers, and then you eventually hit it. So it's like, bro, you gotta put in the work in order to achieve something. So, but anyways.
we accepted that, and we said, cool, in your next fight, hopefully, you gassing out shouldn't be a problem at all. With the fight against Vinny Hacker, they niced you. They gave you 2-minute rounds, and it was only 5 rounds. And somehow, you gassed out quicker. It took you only 2 rounds to gas out this time. I mean, please, make it make sense. It's crazy because you are so talented, man. Back in the day, you were so fast and explosive. And yes, you never needed to work hard. You were just naturally good at running and sports or whatever the fuck you wanted to do. But hard work beats talent every single time, Deji. Deji, I'm not talented at all. You are more talented than me. But fuck me, bro. I work way harder than you. And now, you've officially become an easy stepping stone. People would happily fight you now. You're a big credible name to boost an opponent's career, and you're an easy fight, because we all know your stamina is worse than Snorlax. All you need to do is survive, what, 2 rounds? And then we all know that you're gonna just do the knee for Black Lives Matter and then give up. Fam, you put black people back 100 years with that loss. After that loss, I slept and I had a dream about me being in cornfields. You came out looking like Mike Tyson and ended up looking like Solomon in 12 Years a Slave. You came through to the ring wearing a cross, but even Jesus couldn't save you. Jesus helps those that help themselves, and you didn't. You simply did not help yourself at all. You were the only YouTuber to
Hey man, that's that, you know, that family love. It's like sometimes you just gotta be hard on people to just overall like get through to them and stuff. So
in the whole card, we're all looking at you like Meek in this photo, disappointed. Now, not to take anything away from Vinny Hacker, because clearly that man worked hard. Clearly that man trained and ultimately wanted to win it more than you. He actually took the fight seriously. So congratulations, Vinny Hacker. But let's be real, Deji. You lost to an anime character. Man came to the ring with a Naruto soundtrack as if this was the season finale. You lost to someone that likes to clean and dance in their spare time. And shout out to Vinny for being a sportsman after the fight and making sure you were alright, but goddamn, Deji, what in hell? And I don't care if anyone thinks I'm being harsh. I'm your brother, okay? I'm gonna tell you how it is, because clearly no one around you cares, else they would never have let you lose like that. They didn't even have time to throw in the towel this time. You just have a bunch of yes men and women all around you that don't challenge anything you say or do. Like, did you even run during the camp? Did you use a treadmill? Did you have a nutritionist? Did you have a physio? Did you have a hard spar? Did you ever lose a spar? Did you do any cardio, or did you just work on the left cross the whole fucking time? And what was your plan B when that failed? I'll tell you what it was. You gave up. Did you honestly take this fight seriously? Vinny Hacker said that he was just doing this fight for the money, but if you were a neutral and you didn't know anything, you would think that you, Deji, were the person doing the fight for the money. You thought you could bully Vinny. You thought you could intimidate him with your power. You thought you were gonna make him give up, but he didn't. Man said, fuck that. I got the Naruto Pain theme tune running through my veins. And he fought back. Vinny Hacker was ready for round 3, while you were busy trying to summon some energy from every black leader with that knee. From Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to Nelson Mandela. You legit had a 1-minute break after a round and said, nah, fuck that, I need more. And then you took a knee. I've never seen that in my life. I couldn't believe it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you closed up and you gave up. Deji, man, don't ever box again. Don't ever box again until you work on your cardio. Here's a challenge for you, Deji. Try doing a 10K without stopping. Is that possible? Is that too much to ask? Because maybe then I'll know that you're somewhat serious about working out. Maybe then I'll know you have some self-discipline or some work rate. It's not about what trainer you have, Deji. The problem is you. You don't know hard work if it punched you in the face. And it punched you so many times in the Jake fight. So yeah, I feel sorry for you. I want you to do well, but it really is all on you. Why do you think I'm in the position I'm in today? Why do you think I'm so successful? Because I'm lazy? I'm a black man. I have to work 2, 3, 4 times as hard as a normal person just to gain the same success. Many might call it unfair, but that's just how it is.
Very, very true.
So deal with it. Don't just fucking complain all the time. Put in that work and win. You can't cheat boxing, Deji, because eventually when you get in that ring, we all find out who really worked the hardest. You said that you trained 5 times a day. Where? In McDonald's. 5 times a day, looking like this. You're delusional. You want to get out of my shadow? Start putting in that work. It's as simple as that. When you finally figure that out, watch your life change for the better. And yeah, that's it. That's it. It's been your boy KSI GWT. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. He needs to hear this. It's the only way he'll get through his fixed goal, man.
I mean, he ain't lying. He honestly, he was not lying throughout that video. I honestly thought I was going to get into this video and be like, well, I think, like, no. He was like, KSI is honestly telling the truth. Like, I tried to add in my parts, but it's like, no, it's like that brother-to-brother contact, I feel like, is so much more better than what I have to say. That's why I was like, I was listening to him and taking some of that stuff in myself. Because I'm like, man, you know, it's stuff that people need to hear. You know, like, and that's just, honestly, that's like this video can be used for, like, so many, like, situations and, you know, whatever, because I mean, like, he is not lying. That, like, on that hit home for me, the part where he was, like, talking on how, like, you know, he's a black man that got work, like, you know, multiple times harder than, like, your, you know, your average content creator and stuff. And it's like, bruh, that is facts, man. It is facts. And I'm, like, watching that, I'm like, dang. Like, makes me want to start training. I'm like, bro, this is crazy, but yeah, you know, Deji, my thing is this. Deji has it in him. You know, my thing is, like, he wants to do this, so he has it in him. You know, and based off of that last, you know, or that last video he uploaded, you know, he said he was, like, going to take some time and stuff away. And, you know, I can see in him that he's, like, he has it in him, you know, somewhat discovering it. But here's the thing, you know, and I guess, like, to, you know, because I can somewhat relate to this, because I've been in, like, well, not with boxing, but I feel like it's just that mindset, you know, it's like, you overall, like, I feel like I've been through some stuff like this before, and I have, but anyways, so with that first fight, I really don't know how he took it. After he lost and things like he had to throw in the towel. I don't know if he was sad. How that overall had him feel. But let's just say like he left that fight feeling sad. He was upset over the fact that he was just like I threw in the towel to Jake Paul. Like it's everyday bro. Like freaking YouTube rapper. Like you threw in the towel to him. And my thing was like bruh, if you was if you was like more trained than you were in that fight, like than you already were, like if you was way more trained for that fight, bro, you would have ended Jake Paul. You would have hands down ended Jake Paul because it seemed like at times like Jake was hitting you really wasn't like having no effect to it and stuff. And then you like cracked his nose and like so my thing is that it's definitely gonna take you some time. It's definitely gonna take you like a while to like really like get into that like that animal, get that animal out of you that you're craving for boxing and stuff. But it's like you cannot like my thing is like and like I was saying, it's like you can't get into something and like without because I can tell you based off of my own experience. I remember when I got into gaming and I created a gaming channel, and when I got into it, had no idea what I was doing, had no idea, so I failed. I failed first few times around, and I remember I was like, and I even long before I created my gaming channel, I remember I was trying to do things like the lazy way. I was out here trying to set up a freaking iPod Touch or a digital camera or an iPad to record videos of me sitting there playing a video game, not even the screen itself. And then I get a bigger screen. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. Then eventually I went out and got me a computer. I'm like, okay, somewhat there. Got me a capture card. All right, I'm getting closer. Got me a better computer. I think I'm almost there. Then next thing you know, got a gaming PC, got somewhat of a decent capture card, got to upgrade it. But eventually I got to a point where I was like, now I know I could get a lot of stuff done. So it's like that's what you need to do. It's like you gotta get to a point where you're not winded out so easily, and then once you get to that point, then it's like you just gotta keep going. You gotta like honestly like you have this time to just really just kill it. So you have to. You gotta kill it, bruh. But it's like you can't go into this and just be like, oh okay, it's whatever. Like I got this. I got this in the bag. He's a TikToker. Like can't go into the fight like that, bruh. So, but anyways, yeah, good video. Good video. Good video, KSI. But anyways, that's what I was thinking. I was just like, it would be kind of dope to see like KSI kind of, like, and I'm not saying that that's like his place to do that, but to just like I guess like help him out a tad, like a little bit. But anyways, but if not, then it's like, hey, it's whatever. But yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to KSI, like, subscribe to me too. Talk to you guys later, and peace.